water. Is that all?
Yes, that's water. That's fresh.
Thank you very much.
Fresh water.
In a mug.
In a bug. It's actually part of our Brian Badonde range.
I'll notice your face on there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you'll have one of those afterwards.
You do what's your own sort of range of
merchandise.
Okay.
Yes. Hello, Brian here. You're listening to the Brian Badonde podcast. This week's guest is one of the finest actors that Britain has ever produced, starring in such productions as Midsummer Murders, Dr. Boo, The Firm, all the way up to one of the most iconic television series ever made, Peaky Blinders, where he played the biconic Bertha Welby. He's also starred amongst some of Bollywood's cream of the crop, including such actors as Brilliant Burfi, Tom Bardi, Rachel McAdams, and of course, the delicious Bradley Cooper. What was Bradley like, by the way?
Yeah, he's great. I mean, it's funny. It's funny when you say starred with them because they become friends.
Right.
It's a great thing, acting. When
Right.
it works, when it's going well,
Right.
and you get, like you say, you get to work with some amazing people. But I become very close with with Bradley. I've got very close to Bradley and Christian Bale and
Christian Bale. What did you work
we
with
did
Christian
a movie
Bale?
called Hostiles.
Hostile. Bale. And when did you do that?
I don't know now, about 7 years ago.
Where did it all start for you? How did you get into acting? Because, I just thought, how did this chap get into it all? Because you're quite an intriguing chap, and I want to know. So tell Brian and the listeners how it all started for you.
Do you know what? I mean, I've told this story, right?
We haven't told Brian. So.
I've not told you, no. I was going out with this girl.
Right.
Let's say she was in a different class to me, right? Let's just say she was a different class structure, right? So
in college or university?
No, sorry. As in, I'm a working class kid.
Working class. Oh, different class.
And thank you, yeah.
Right, got you.
And she was slightly more wealthy, let's say. Class, I suppose, is a bit old-fashioned. And
it's like a Blade in the Tramp kind of situation.
Thank you. A little bit like that.
Not that I'm calling her a tramp. I'm just
No, I can take that. She encouraged me one night over dinner, where I was like holding court. See, I've always loved film, music. The arts is always is the only thing I've ever been passionate about. Right? At school, I hated school. Right. I never really English and maths and all this. Right. My maths teacher used to give me £1 to not attend his lesson.
That's quite a good deal, isn't it?
It was a great deal,
They paid me £1 not to attend baths.
No one ever told me at my school that I could be, an actor or a painter or a musician or I was given the messages I was given. I was like, you can get a trade. You could be a bricklayer. You could be a carpenter.
Plumber or something.
Yeah, that sort of thing,
But I think that's typical of school sometimes. It's like just because, or what a pupil, I mean, I'm thinking of myself also because I was also very much into the arts. I didn't like science or philosophy or maths or English. I didn't mind English so much, but the arts really appealed to me.
Sure.
And I suppose with you, it appealed to you, but there wasn't a teacher that said, "Oh, look, Paul, that chap over there, he really likes doing art and he likes acting. Let's encourage that." So you were discouraged, you say?
I wasn't discouraged, but nobody ever, like Miss Fox was my drama teacher.
Right.
And
was she?
And I loved jumping up. And I guess it's that sort of narcissistic thing that actors have.
Why do you think Mrs. Box didn't encourage you? I've got a theory about that.
I'd love to hear it because, but for
I
one,
think she was jealous.
Yeah.
I think she saw some real talent in you, and she probably at that age also had a desire, perhaps, to explore the arts, and she decided not to.
Well, there's that saying in there: those who can't
those
teach
who
or
can
something.
do, those who can't preach.
Yes, it was one of those colloquialisms, yeah. So I got a job as an upholsterer.
Upholsterer? Were you like, right, I'm leaving school, I need a trade, I know, I'll make chairs.
My mum worked in a pub,
Right.
and she knew, and people don't, she knew a lot of people, and one person in particular said, "Oh, look, there's a job. I work for a company. They're in Campbell. They're very old. They're still there. It's A.V. Folds and Sons.
Bowls.
Yeah, giving them.
Is there a website for that? Can we look up the website? Is that a podcasty thing to do?
I doubt they got a website.
Whereas, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I doubt they do. I think
just Google a chair or something.
Very old, very old fashioned.
Right.
But I lasted a year anyway because I looked around and all my friends were making much more money than me.
Right. Okay. Interesting. What were they doing?
What they were doing, for want of a better word, it was criminal activities. Right? They were up
criminal activities.
Yeah.
Did you have a Brexit strategy when you were like, right, I'm going to leave this situation, but I have a Brexit strategy?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Which was what?
I'll sell some weed or something like that, right? Unsuccessfully,
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, never was me. I could never really, manage that sort of thing. Or, I think I was given a certain amount on tick,
right?
As they would say.
For those of you listeners that don't know what on tick is, on tick is when you receive something on tick, it means that it's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right. Mean? Well, you've said it there. It means basically pay me later.
Right, that's it. No, I knew it was something like, yeah. Okay,
so take that.
Right, so you'd get it on tick.
Yeah.
And then you would attempt to sell the merchandise?
You sell the merchandise, right. And then you pay for what you've sold, and then hopefully you make a profit.
And would you have like a phone or something, or someone would be like, hey, what's up, Paul? Listen, you got anything for me? Like something fresh and spicy?
That sort of thing, yes. It was only weed. It was weed.
What would be the blingo for that?
It would just be, it would be...
fresh? Or no, got some rub?
No, no one would say anything like fresh and spicy. No, it's like more like a herb. It was just
herbs. Paul, got some herb for me.
It was sort of more straight to the point, more direct, more really. Look,
right, give me the good stuff.
Yeah,
I'll meet you in half an hour.
I've got 15 quid.
I've got 15 quid. Give me something good.
Exactly. So I thought this ain't for me. So fortunately enough, my older brother got me into the ticket game. Which is based selling tickets.
Clarify? Ticket game.
Yeah, the ticket game. Yeah, it's ticket touts. They don't exist anymore. It's an art.
I think they do, darling. They're called Ticketmaster.
Thank you. They are. They do exist.
So you went from being at school, liking acting, leaving school, deciding, should I become perhaps a black cab driver or a postman? No, won't do that. I'll become a upholsterer. Didn't fancy that,
but I loved it though. See, it was creative.
Upholstery.
Yeah, for the first year, I thoroughly enjoyed it because I was being creative.
Can you just take me through the average day of a ticket touch?
Yeah, I mean, when it was good, it was good. It was there was nowhere else you could buy a ticket from unless you turned up at the venue and bumped into someone going tickets. And I'm sure
that's what you do. See?
I'm sure you've. Have you ever been to
I've been to a few
gigs,
sure,
football matches and things like that?
Football matches, not so much.
Okay, well, this was around when like Oasis and Blur.
Blur.
Yeah, I remember seeing Oasis.
Britpop.
Yeah, around all that.
So this is a golden age, and you're selling tickets for the golden age of British pop.
Yeah, it was great. I was getting more money than I've ever had, right? And every day,
much money?
I could go work some nights and get 50 quid, or I could go. Sometimes I'm going to get 500-600.
So it all happens on the night or the day.
Yeah.
So I've got a spread ticket. I'm walking to the venue, quite casually, not giving away that I'm walking there. And you might be standing there on the street corner, and you might say something to me as I walk past.
And I might say, hello, mate, you got any tickets? Any spare tickets?
Why, yes, I do. I have a spare ticket for this particular concert.
There you go. So I'd say, so what do you want for them?
What are you willing to offer me? I mean, the face value of the ticket is £35.
I'd have snapped that off you, right? If they were making more than 40.
Could I have gotten more than that? Do you think I fucked up?
But a good, there's spivs and divs. So
spivs and bivs. I like this. Go on.
The less you could give, the more you earn, depending on the market, the market value.
Would you ever pay more and then struggle to get what you paid back once you resold it?
Well, that's the div.
Is there a brisk?
Yeah, there is.
That makes you a div.
That's the div, right?
Right.
But the spiv,
spiv,
he would basically know what the market was.
Oh, right. Okay, so they'd be like, we need to get down to Brickenham quick because the Brockby's on and we could sell it quicker.
Yeah.
Where are the authorities in all of this? Because they must be somewhere.
They're wandering.
They're wandering.
Oh, yeah.
And are they wandering in uniform or are they undercover?
The uniforms are fantastic because you could avoid them very easily.
Right.
Blend in. As you can see, I could blend in at a rugby game easily.
Or a fashion show, darling. I could sit on the front row.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Or they would be plain clothes, which was unfortunate. But the game soon died. It soon vanished. We thought it'd last forever, like a lot of those things,
Well, thank goodness it didn't, darling, because you, I suppose, had to find a new career.
Yeah.
So how did you get out of the touting and into the back?
So I met the girl, the wealthy.
Let's
say wealthy.
The lady in the tramp.
Yes.
Right. The lady in the tout.
The lady in the tout, right?
Breast.
And we were having dinner one night.
Breast.
And I'd always liked to read, right?
Breast.
Purely to impress the opposite sex, right? To charm girls.
So you'd read in front of them?
No. So a lot of the girls that I fancied used to read, would read like Bukowski and and things like that. And so I would read books that then I could then I wouldn't read them all. I wouldn't read the whole book. I might read a few pages, get the essence of the story, and then talk about it over dinner. Oh yeah, got Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, great book. And impress some,
Oh, that Holden guy, he's a real cool cat.
And all that, right? And then,
but you'd only read 3 pages.
I'd read the sort of introduction and things like that.
Right.
So Camus and The Outsider and things like that. And,
naughty Paul.
Well, it was always a good move.
And they wouldn't press you further and say, "Oh, really? So what happens in the brittle?"
No, they wouldn't. They won't bother with that one.
But how would you sort of slip it into conversation? Say that we're on a first date or something, and I'm looking at the appetizers, and would you just kind of? I'm fascinated by that because I've been celibate so long. I can't even remember what it's like to try and get your end away. So yes. But we won't go into that now. We'll go into that later.
Okay.
So it's not worth recounting, really. I'm still getting over it. Yeah, so you would kind of be having dinner, and then you'd be like, "Oh, Billo, should we get a bottle of the Beaujolais? Lovely. By the way, have you read Women by Bukowski?" And they'd be like, no, what happens in that? And you'd say something like, "Wow, it's fantastic. There's this bit where..."
No, you see.
Oh, right.
No.
See, I'm already fucking it up.
Teach me.
Exactly.
Now the girl knows you ain't read it straight away now,
Shit.
right? Yeah, you've done.
Well, it might be a good time to say, well, actually, I'm a homosexual, so there's no point even continuing this dinner.
All right. Well, then
the guy then. I'm kidding.
Then the guy then. But basically, my one would be, well, I wanted to read, let's say, Catcher in the Rye, for example.
Right. Okay.
Well, I wanted to read it. I wondered why the guy who killed John Lennon.
Right.
What made him? What in that book? What was it that made
John
him?
Lennon dies in the book?
No, the guy who shot John Lennon.
Right, yes.
I can't remember his name. But
do you want to look him up, Boris? You have something to do.
He claimed to...
Who shot John Lennon? Here we go.
He claimed to... It sounds like a title of a film, that. I like that.
Is it one?
Or a band who shot John Lennon.
Is it a band as well? Oh, it's just the book. Mark David Chapman.
That's it, Chapman. Right?
His chin looks familiar.
So I said, what in that book made Chapman want to shoot John Lennon? Right? That was it. I mean, that was. I didn't need to say any more about.
Did she have a answer to you?
Well, there you go. She'd be like, I don't know. I thought the same thing. I also.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you know what I mean?
So you've got something in common.
There
both
you go.
don't know why he did it.
And it's just like, no, but that I could just build on that. I could go, that's really why I read it, really, you know. And I just wanted to find out what would make somebody wanna take someone's life after reading a book like that.
I think more people do that than they like to admit, to be honest.
Maybe.
I think people buy books and even read them. They just put them in their, toilets and
Yes.
hope that when you're around taking a piss, you'll be like, oh, he's very well bred.
I used to do that with a French paper and all that, you know. I'd just sit there.
Blamond.
Thank you.
Ah.
Right? Or
Can you speak French?
I mean, no, I can't.
You are hilarious. This is hilarious.
But I'd sit there with that, and I mean, they.
Did you get?
It sounds ridiculous now.
Are you telling me you got in someone's knickers by sitting on the blunderground reading a copy of Blamond?
Well, actually, I know. When I met this girl,
right? Oh, the lady in the tout, yes.
Yeah, and it wasn't from reading any books on trains or anything like that. I met her in West London.
Tout, should say.
I met her in Notting Hill. Around
Botting Hill. I used to live there.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
The kind of girl that I girls I'm attracted to, right? Posh,
British,
well spoken, well educated, well read. And this night in particular, I'm not going to name the people at the table, but there was a couple of actors at the table,
right?
And there I am recounting stories.
So you're at this table, right? And
yeah.
You're a braconteur. Are these actors also kind of quite posh?
Yeah. One or two of them were, and
so you're shooting fish in a barrel at this point.
I had an audience.
Right.
And when we left the restaurant, because someone at the dinner table said, "Oh, have you ever thought about being an actor?" Or because he was an actor, right? And so I went, "Where'd you start?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, how would you do it?" "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, you go to drama school. You could go to a drama school." And I was like, "Rather." First, it's the only drama school I know of. All right, let's have a look at that. So I got online, bang.
You got into Brada?
I auditioned for 2 schools. I auditioned for the Guildhall.
Guildhall, yes.
And a school called Webber Douglas.
Webber Douglas, right.
Yeah, and I got into both of them.
Both?
Yeah, I got the letter saying, we'd love to offer you a place at our school.
So you went in,
and I sat there in my class,
right,
in a circle. At that time, I thought I need to sound different, slightly more refined, or. Oh,
you felt intimidated.
Yeah, there you go. You see,
You see, I have the opposite problem because, if I find myself in a situation where I am amongst, say, more working class, kind of, bit of rough type people, say if my toilet seat is broken and I need someone to come around and fix it, or there's a leak, or our roof had a hole in it, and I got my yellow pages out and I thought, well, let's get this person round, and the roofer turns up. His name's Jim. Hi, Jim, if you're listening. And he's what you might call a bit of bruff,
right?
And so I start panicking. I'm like, oh God. What if he thinks I'm a homosexual, which I am, but I still don't want Jim to think that because he's a broofer and he's a bit of bruff,
Yeah.
And I want to kind of butch up a little bit.
Sure.
So, what would you advise?
Didn't you change the sort of...
I haven't changed my shirt to something less flamboyant.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe you should have done that, stuck on...
Actually, I had a robe on, but...
Oh, you had a robe on?
Well, he turned up 20 minutes early. I was
right. So I can see where you...
Anyway, I find that, around, people of that ilk, I do get a little intimidated. And I was a little intimidated.
So the reverse. It's the reverse.
It's the reverse.
Yeah.
But then you think, fuck it. I am me. I will be me and get on with the day. And he can fix my fucking roof and send me a invoice. And I might be like, but you said it would cost less than this, and then he'll explain why, and then I'll pay it anyway.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So you got a agent.
The play I done, I got a call from the casting director at the Royal Court.
Royal Court, yes.
Yeah, and it was like, we saw you in the production last night. We would like to offer you an audition for this play called On Tour, written by Gregory Burke, who I then done his first movie, a movie called 71. Yeah, it was strange. I'd done his first film.
71, which was not your first film, But
No,
his first film.
his first
Richard
film.
Burke's first film that he wrote.
Yeah, then, sorry, you lost me there.
No, sorry.
What?
No, who wrote the play?
Gregory Burke.
Sorry, Gregory Burke. Sorry. So
Gregory
Richard Burke is he's a
Richard Burke's,
old
yes.
boyfriend.
Right.
Sorry, I got distracted.
So
So
Gregory wrote the play,
right,
and
you got the part.
I got the part. And
Wonderful.
I went to the principal, and he said, "Well, leave, dear boy, go." And I thought to myself, if I never do anything again, if I don't strike a blow at this game, right? I've been to drama school, I've trained, or whatever you want to call it, if you call it training, and I'm now on stage at the Royal Court. It was opening night.
Lead in the West End stage.
As the lead in a three-hander, I thought, well, I've achieved. So if I don't do anything else, if I have to go back to selling tickets, or if I have to do it, I've achieved something. Like, finally, with my life, if you like, Anyway, I got great reviews. The play went down well.
What's it like getting great reviews? Is it?
Well,
I've had some, great reviews myself. I was just wondering.
See, I read them. And you read.
I've read a few.
Do you like a good review?
Not necessarily the ones that I brag.
I love them. I do. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If you're going to take the good, you take the good with the bad. I mean, what do they mean anyway? If somebody, that's the funny thing about acting. It's like you can all be high-fiving each other on set, going, "Oh, we're having such a great time. This is brilliant. We're making something very special." And then it gets aired, and fucking people don't like it.
38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly, right?
No one wants that.
Doesn't matter what the DOP thinks, or the director, or your fellow cast. It's like with like any art, you have to display it to an audience, and it's what they think of it.
I wasn't aware of any of this. I just thought of you as a actor on television and a actor in films. And I didn't know you had this whole backstory, which means I need a better researcher.
That's right.
Bars. But actually, it's much better coming from the horse's mouth rather than on Wikipedia, which is a lot of old.
Yes. Yes. Well, yeah. No. I've never read my Wikipedia thing, but
don't read mine, darling.
I'm going to do it. I am going to read
please.
yours.
No, I'd be embarrassed.
Why?
It's not very long.
Okay.
Ball Court, Bational, and then are we in the movies yet?
And then The Firm.
The Firm. Finally, we got there.
And then The Firm.
So The Firm.
Yeah.
Did the casting director of The Firm see you in the Bational and say you got to be in this film playing Brex, or did you have to audition for that as well?
I knew the casting director.
Brass.
And it's funny because when my agent rang me, she said, "Oh, Des Hamilton and Nick Love want to meet you." Right. I knew both of them. She didn't know that. And I said, "Oh, okay, right." And they want to meet you for this film. So I went along, and Des has this great way of getting something out of you because it weren't really happening, and he sort of started to ad lib and do something sort of off the page, and and I much prefer that anyway, and that's what got me the role. And
so you're improvising more.
The reading part, right? The sort of doing that bit. That bit had done. We'd done that bit, right? The scene. And then Des went to me, "He's from London, ain't he?" And I went to him. I thought, "Oh, this ain't on the page." I went, "Sorry, mate. Whereabouts? Where are you from in London? Where are you from?" And I said, "South." He went, "Yeah, where's it? What block?" So now I'm thinking, like, this ain't part of the script.
Right.
So he's not speaking to me in a very nice way. So I went.
He's fucking with you a little bit.
What the fuck do you know about London council estates anyway, mate? I said, like, if I told you the name of the council estate that I was from in London, it wouldn't make no difference to you, wouldn't know. And he went, "Did you think I'm a cunt? Is that how you think, eh?" And I went, "Yeah, mate, well, maybe you are right, I can't, yeah, mate, I do, yeah, but how's that feel? Do you like that?" And he went, "Yeah. So now, all of a sudden..."
What's Big Bluff doing at this point?
He's there with a camera.
Oh, he's filming.
He's laying on the floor, fucking getting all these art house shots and all that. He's trying to do all that. And
So you guys are about to have fisticuffs almost.
Well, that's what I thought, because I was like, what's he doing, Des? Like,
by the way, I do like you Scottish too.
My father was from Glasgow. So,
was he?
Yeah.
Explains it.
So
works really well.
Anyway, and then he started laughing.
Right.
And
Des or Nick?
Des started laughing, and I later got told that's what done it, that part, because the reading didn't go down very well. Auditions, I don't find them very particularly. They're weird. It's a weird thing.
But it's stiff.
It's a weird thing, auditioning. Yes. I don't know how to act, Brian, put it that way. I can't act, right?
You could have fooled me, darling.
I've seen actors, I ain't going to name anyone, but that can be like, now I'm angry, right? Or, no, I'm very sad. It's like...
They're both very convincing there.
But that's what
I'm fucking angry!
Thank you, see?
And what was the second one?
Sad. Now go for sadness.
I'm really sad.
Now that's acting.
It is?
Yeah, that's acting.
That's acting.
That's acting. Now there's
another one for Brian.
One more for Brian, but don't act. Do what Brando done in The Fugitive kind.
Brando.
Yeah. Marlon Brando done
it.
The
Fugitive.
Marlon,
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. Oh shit, that's the wrong Fugitive.
Wrong one. He didn't like Sidney Lumet, Brando. And he didn't know. So he said. So what he done was
trying to get in his pants, probably.
He said that he was going to give him.
What for?
In his book, he said I was going to do one acting and then one not acting, and see what one he liked.
Right.
And
he liked the acting one, didn't he?
And
bitch.
Sidney chose the one that the one when Brando wasn't acting.
Oh, right. Oh, and that actually did that teach Brando how to become a better actor?
But then I think he was a bit of a better actor, and but that's a good sort of like analogy of like acting and not acting.
Well, I always believe you.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
And I'm not alone.
Well, thank you.
Billions of people also find you incredibly convincing.
I don't. Yeah,
Oh, here's the lick-arsey bit. No, listen, we've got you here. We may as well let you know you're a wonderful actor. Well, tell us more. So there's Brax and the Bram. Once that came out, what happened? Did the phone start bringing off the hook? Was it like, we've got to get this kid to Bollywood ASAP?
Well.
Was that your big break, is what I'm saying?
The agent was a funny thing. That world. I don't really want to... Basically, my agent, when I got the firm, she said to me, don't be leaving me now. You've got this for one of those big agencies, because I was with a very small boutique little... She was great, actually. She was fantastic, very powerful in the theatre world, but no movie scripts.
Not in Bollywood.
No, not in Bollywood. No, Bollywood is the Indian.
Well, that's Bindian.
No, Hollywood. I'm talking about.
Yeah, Bollywood.
Yeah, okay.
No. Bollywood's the Bindian version of Bollywood.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So anyway, so she was like, "Please don't leave me. Look, I can get you a great part."
She went. The hard work's done now.
Right.
So don't go. But obviously, as soon as that came out and people liked it and liked me,
you were off.
I left. Of course, I did.
How did you tell her?
Can I be brutally honest?
You're here to be brutally honest, Paul. Come on,
I have been
with Brian.
Paul, you are a cunt. That's what she said to me. That was her last words.
Paul,
you are. Yeah, she said it just like that as well. Very slow.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, very precise. And I
did you have any response?
Yeah, I laughed. I went, you just made it double easy now for me. Thank you for that.
She must have been kicking herself.
Yeah, maybe.
She let promotion get the better of her.
She did, and I went to one of the bigger agents.
Right.
When I met CAA.
Who's that? Sorry.
In Los Angeles,
CAA.
CAA, yeah.
From Trinidad or something.
No. That's the name of the agency in.
Oh right. I thought it was a chap called CAA or something.
CAA, yeah. I see what you mean, yeah. So when I met CAA,
yes, CAA, yes.
I went and
and this is in America, by the way.
Yeah, I'm now.
Oh right, so you're in America, so you've gone to Bollywood.
I'm there.
You're there. You're at
there.
CAA.
I'm doing a movie called The Revenant. Right.
The Revenant, yes. Now I was going to come on to this. So as soon as you get with CAA, you're doing The Revenant.
But I hadn't signed with CAA.
Were you doing The Revenant before you signed with CAA?
No.
Right. So you're about to get The Revenant.
I'm in LA. In between shooting The Revenant, it went on for a long time. The Revenant.
Because you'd already got The Revenant.
I'd already got it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you'd already got it with your old agent who called you a cunt.
No, they had long gone.
Right.
I went with.
Another English agent.
I went with the equivalent here.
Right.
CAA,
okay.
right?
Okay.
I went with the equivalent in England.
Right. And then you immediately got The Revenant.
And then
for those of you who haven't seen The Revenant, it's a wonderful film starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy as well, who you've done other things with.
Yes.
Fantastic film. There's a scene in that where there's a big bear, isn't there? There's a big bear.
That's right.
And Leo is just minding his own business, and this big bear comes out of nowhere and basically just fucks him up.
Just completely, throws him about.
Just tears him a new one, literally.
Post,
a couple of new ones, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which is some mean feat.
I never watch anything I do, but I did watch that film.
Oh, you've got to watch that.
And that part was incredible, actually.
Right. Tom Hardy is fantastic in it too.
Yeah, I think so too.
And as you are as well, as this kind of sidekick. It looked very cold, I'll be honest.
It was very cold.
It looked freezing.
Yes, it was.
And how long were you shooting for? And where were you shooting in South America?
In Canada. We were in
Canada. Right.
We were
in
Calgary.
Montreal or Calgary?
We were in Calgary.
Yes.
We were there in Calgary, and we had what they call a schnook out there.
Schnook.
They call them schnooks, the freak summer. It's like the sun started to shine.
Right.
Well, when we first got there and first started shooting, it was freezing cold.
Oh, right.
You know,
right.
and Alejandro, the director,
Alejandro
Inarritu.
Yes.
He didn't want any of us in warm tents, any of us in in blankets and things like that. We had no.
Come on, Alejandro, I'm trying to act over here.
He wanted us to really feel it. I mean, a lot of people were bitching and.
Were they? What are they saying?
Well, there was.
Fuck this shit.
Leo was absolutely fine with it all. Leo is. He ate a raw fish. I mean, that fish he actually had to eat.
I had sushi last night, darling. Who gives a shit?
Well, not the same. Not the same.
No, it's true.
But yes, you're right. It is a form of sushi.
Breath.
And
if you paid me $6 million, I'd eat anything, darling.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything you put in front of me. I mean, anything.
Would you? Is that your price? You could add a zero, I think, to
well, that's why we need to get into business together.
To one's fee.
Absolutely. You've got to teach me to be a spiv, not a div. So The Revenant. So you're freezing your bollocks off.
Yeah.
You're part of something bigger than you. And at any point were you like, get me the fuck out of here?
I was offered a movie called King Arthur.
Right. Well, while you were there?
Yeah, while I was there.
Right.
Guy Ritchie's King Arthur. I'd already done a film with Guy.
Aladdin?
Sorry?
Not Aladdin.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Were you in that?
Yeah.
I missed that on your IMDb.
You see, because that's what I mean. I've never done any of those Cockney, we were speaking before our accents and stuff like that.
Brass.
I made it a point to not do any of those. I think
you dodged a bullet, darling. I think you carved out something unique and incredible in your career.
Well, you
could have done that shit, couldn't you? Well, the straight to DVD, like
that sort of stuff.
Go, where's boss? Well, he's in the boot of my car. We'll get him out. He owes me $6 blodge.
Yeah, because I never knew, like, what type of actor I wanted to be. I never knew, because people always said I was funny, but no one ever cast me as funny roles. Right. I've never played anything funny.
Do you feel typecast?
I don't think there's any such thing anymore. I don't think I don't think that applies anymore. I mean, you've only got to look at Superman, haven't you? I mean, you know.
I haven't seen the new one. Is it any good?
I've not seen it either. No,
I'm still a Christopher Breves kind of guy.
Yeah.
Or Brown of Steel. Was that all right?
See. I mean, it was all right, but what I mean is, he can still go on and do other things. And Bond, for example. Look at Connery.
Brass.
right? Whenever you or Roger Moore.
Oh, I've got to say, Roger's definitely my favourite.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, Roger.
That shit. Sorry.
Roger.
I'll practice for next time.
No, that was good. That was good. I liked it.
Is Roger your favourite?
Huh?
Roger? Roger Moore.
I like Roger Moore. I'm more than Sean Connery.
What's your favourite Roger Moore Bond?
To Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die. It's a great, good
It's
soundtrack.
it's quite dark. It's a dark one. It's quite a dark sort of.
It is. Voodoo.
It's all the voodoo
Isn't
stuff
it?
and all
It
that.
was
Yeah.
all the-
And Fleming's Bond was a real, he was a real bastard. He would throw like a woman in front of a bullet before he caught
He did
one.
in that, didn't he?
Yeah, yes.
A couple.
Yes. So the typecasting thing never bothered me because I think that when you get to a stage and I'm not there yet, because I enjoy the ascent. Right? I love the ascent.
The percent of what? Your career?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying now. I mean, I've recently had a child, so I haven't done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I haven't done much lately. I've got a new show coming out called The Grey House.
And where can people watch that?
It'll be on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Disney or something.
They're making lots of things.
Yeah.
Was it Disney or Amazon Prime?
Well, no.
We'll find out.
They're on those platforms,
Right.
I think, and it's Morgan Freeman and
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all
How
about
old's he
the
now?
American Civil War. I think he's about 205, I think.
205.
Yeah.
He doesn't
yeah.
look it though.
He don't look it, no, but he's definitely over 200.
Wow.
But a lovely man. He's a very lovely
Lovely.
man.
I've seen some of his clips and things.
He's a
I did
lovely
love the
guy.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes,
That was
of
good.
course.
Man can't be a man unless he's stood in the roof having some cold studs. No, sorry, not studs. Suds. Cold beer.
Drinking a cold stuff.
Cold in a...
That day and the doof brain was just no. No, that was it. He's
That's very well, sorry.
we were more than... That morning we felt free. Just a man doing a day's work. Of a bottle of...
Dufresne.
What did he call it?
I thought it was a cold bottle of suds or something.
Suds,
That's it, suds.
yeah.
And I said studs.
You
Of
said
course I
studs
did.
because you're obviously they were 4 studs up on that roof,
There were. It's true.
with the exception of the
Prison
officer,
part. Yes.
who in fact I think Clancy's name is
Yes.
brilliant, amazing actor.
Brilliant actor,
I love
yes.
him. I love him.
He was good in Starship Troopers.
Was he in that?
He was, yes.
For me, he's always he's always sorry.
Door?
That's how I get into him.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, you get into someone and say that he's in the Highlander.
Oh,
know.
Bylander. I haven't seen Bylander. With Christopher Lambert.
Yeah, best thing he's ever.
Are they remaking that?
Are they?
Are they
I
remaking
believe.
that?
I believe they are. Yeah, I think
Hold
they.
on, we'll get you Byron to look it up. Yeah, that's it.
Well, Clancy. I can't remember his surname, but
Clancy. Good. Can you find out the name of the chap as well? And Clancy Blancy.
and he's basically like. There's a great scene when he's called on a woman, a lady of the night, basically to his room. It's a brilliant scene, and the door knocks.
In Bylander.
Yeah,
Right.
the door knocks and it opens and she's like chewing gum and she goes like that. Hi, I'm Candy, and he goes all that. I bet you are. Like I just love that scene. It's a great moment.
And did they have sex after that?
And then they proceeded to
Fantastic.
do the deed. But yeah, he was the prison officer.
Well, here we go. Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown. There he is.
Highlander Clancy refers to actor Clancy Brown, who played the villainous immortal the Bragan in the 1986 film Bylander. Fantastic. Yeah, no, he was great.
He was.
Clancy Brown. Are there any actors that you haven't worked with? Because you've worked with a lot of fantastic actors. I've mentioned Bleo, Tom Hardy, Bradley Cooper. What was he like?
They're my friends, Brian.
Brian.
So you know, you know, say to
So
say
Bradley's he's a friend of yours.
he's a friend, yeah. He is, and I say that. I say that on a, you know, and if he ever listens, and I'm sure he will.
Does he? Oh, I hope he does.
Well,
Bradley,
well,
if
he
you're
will.
listening, you were marvelous in Bystro. Really good.
Oh yeah, that's the one. You pronounce, yeah. I don't really want to bring that up because
Bystro.
don't wanna make you.
Bystro.
Yeah,
Well,
you must.
who did
you
he
must
play
have had a
in
lot of
that?
stick for school with that.
I did. I did. It's well, you know it.
I mean, I know. You know, I know. people taking the piss out of sometimes the way I speak.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Well, it was more the way I looked as a child.
Oh.
I got all sorts of. Did you ever get called names at school?
Yeah.
I did. It was quite something. I mean, school. Yes. No, the bullying was a little intense at times.
Yeah.
I'd get fatso, fatty. The bully woofter was very upsetting.
Yeah.
I had to go home and say, Mum, what's a woolly woofter? And my mum would say, oh, that's a homosexual who likes to wear comfortable jumpers. And I said, well, I don't know.
That's a nice way of.
What do you mean?
Way of putting it, yeah.
Should we talk about Peaky Blinders?
And then that come along, and
that came up after the Revenant.
Yeah, after the Revenant, and after Hostiles and
Hostiles, yes.
All these movies that you probably wouldn't even know I was in the Revenant. Some people would be
did.
like, but some people probably wouldn't.
I said, that's Paul Anderson there. Look, he's wearing a goat skin.
Yes,
he's just given up Tom Barty.
That's right.
Gave him up. It was your friend.
Yeah, I know. Yes, well, I think Tom was great.
And you worked with Tom
in that.
After that, didn't you? In Legend.
Yeah, no, Legend came first. We did
that
Legend
was before.
first. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we've jumped a hole.
No, we haven't.
So you did Legend, and then you became friends during Legend, and he was like, "Listen, I'm doing the Revenant. Come be in the Revenant."
You've done yourself again there.
Sorry.
We became friends on Peaky Blinders.
He played the Brabbi, didn't he?
Yes. Alfie Solomon.
Alfie Solomons.
He plays that.
And then he saw your acting and said, "Oi, vey, you need to come and be in the Revenant."
He said something to me off. It was like sort of off the cuff.
Right.
Weren't on the page.
Right.
He likes to do that, but it was really something quite nasty, and it was sort of, and I was like taken aback by it, right? And I thought, oh, really?
Is this during your? Oh, you're doing the scene.
We're doing
during
the scene.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, we're doing the scene.
And he thought he'd sneak something in, like the casting director, the Scottish guy did.
Yes, exactly.
So you're ready
like
for him.
Exactly
like that. You were ready.
And I sat
this
there.
This isn't my first Brodeo, Tom. Bring it.
No. So I said, right. I said, let's do. I'll show you, sort of thing, right? But it was just one thing that he done that just didn't. It just didn't sound nice. It was really sort of.
Can you tell us what it was?
I said to him, the line I use is, I didn't know, right? But what he done was he went, oh, you didn't know? He went, well, if you don't know, you don't fucking know, do you? Yeah, he really spat it at me, like venomous. And I was like, oh, very nice. Anyway, so when we get to do it again, I said to one of the actors who walks in the room with me, I said, look, just go with me here. And as I walked in the room, I thought, what would Arthur say? Not being very well read and quite unintelligent.
Yes.
What would he say to a Jewish?
A Brabbi.
Yeah. As I walk in, he goes like, Arthur.
Yes.
Hello, Arthur. So I thought, here we go. As he walks to me, we shake hands and I grab his hand, I hold it, I look him in the face and I go, Mr. Solomon, before we begin, and this is all fucking, it's not written down, right?
Right.
Before we begin, I just want to say, shalom. Shalom. Shalom to all of you. Right? I thought that's the sort of thing that Arthur would come up with.
Right.
Thinking it would to ingratiate himself with the Jewish community or
right.
that. And he looks at me, Tom, knowing obviously it was an ad, and he was like, Shalom. Yes. Shalom. Like, and
had you turned into Bane at this point?
No, he hadn't. He was still Alfie, but
I was going to ask you about
there was
Bane,
a little bit of Bane creeping in.
Right.
It's funny, yeah. It's funny.
So you brought the shalom, and did he shalom you back?
And we were shaloming that
and
night.
That's in the scene.
And it's in the scene. Yeah, it's in the scene. And then he used it again. But that night over dinner, he said that no one had done that before to him, and because some actors, he can be quite intimidating. Tom,
you won his respect.
Well, yeah. Well, what I wanted him to do is just to let him know that, like, if you want to play games, we'll play games. The scene went on for 16 minutes.
Right.
with me and him being so self-indulgent.
That's like half an episode.
I mean, exactly. It was never going to make it, but that bit did, and lots of other stuff did.
Well
but
played.
that's where I first met him, and then after that, he wanted me to do Legend.
Right.
He said that it's a great part for you. I'd love you to do it, and I said, Tom, I don't want to play. I don't really want to do a London. I'd made a point, not so much the accent, because
Bankster.
Gangster.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Sorry. It's fine.
Yep, gangster.
Yeah.
I said, I don't really want to do a London gangster film. I don't about the craze. I said it doesn't really, it doesn't do nothing for me. I said, for you, yeah, sure, you're playing both of them, and
Right.
I don't know what it is. In my own accent and my own sort of, it's a very strange. I feel very sort of, but I don't know. Maybe that's partly of not knowing exactly who I am, really.
Well, whoever you are, darling, we love it.
Then we went to do The Revenant.
The Revenant. So after Legend. So you've done Legend.
Yes.
The Revenant. Then once The Revenant finished, you were still doing Peaky, right?
And then I went back
to 6 seasons of Peaky Blinders with Billion. How is Billion? Are you in touch with him? Are you friends?
Yeah. He's amazing. In fact, I'm seeing Stephen Knight on Friday.
Stephen Knight, who wrote Peaky Blinders.
He wrote Peaky Blinders.
And we were wondering, what about the Peaky Blinders film? What's happening with that? Is that coming out?
That is coming out. I mean,
you filmed that already?
I'm going to hit you with that boring statement.
Well, no, you may as well tell me.
No, I can't. I can't.
Oh, you can't. Oh, fucking!
You know what I mean.
It's Brian, darling. No one else is here.
It'd be like me saying, "What are you doing next?"
Listen, I've got a
I'm
copy.
sure you
I've got
can't
a copy
tell
of
me.
Le Monde in the back. I'll get it out and start chuckling to myself. I'll get your little knickers off before you know it. Tell us, come on, give us something, a tidbit, anything. Either that or call out Bradley Cooper. Come on, one more for Brian.
That's no problem. Okay, for you, yes, of course.
Thank you.
It's set it's set in the Second World War. So
we knew that already.
No, First World War.
Did we know that?
No, you never.
Did you know that, Boris?
It's set in the First World War.
No, Boris,
right?
No.
So it's pre all small Heath,
right.
Pre the whole gangster thing. So it's
and had so you don't have your catchphrase at this point.
There's no boat order of that, and no, there's none of that stuff. It's when we were in
our listeners. Whisper it.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
I think I just jizzled in my pants. If there was a piece of advice that you'd give yourself at 14 years old, as Mrs. Foxy Box has decided not to encourage your artistic side, is there something that, no, actually, I don't think you should be telling yourself anything, because you'd fuck up all that other good shit that you did to get to the acting eventually.
Yeah.
I think your life has been a true lesson in actually it being okay not knowing what you want to do with your life, and then finding it, or it finding you. I think it found you.
Yeah.
And then we found you, and we're better for it.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I mean,
Paul.
I've seen a lot of your stuff. Are you an artist? That was what I wanted to know, because there was one. I remember watching a documentary.
Artist, I would say, I have dabbled. But the truth is, like in the film Bramadeus, have you seen that film?
Which one?
Bramadeus, about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Yeah.
Yes, I always fancied myself growing up as a Wolfgang. But I think the reality is I'm more of a Salieri. And for a while I struggled with that, because I would see other people do beautiful things, and I'd immediately feel envious and jealous of them and want them, dead. And I guess envy is quite an ugly emotion, isn't it? Especially when you see Burton, the Uber Eats driver, whiz past you on his scooter and not even bother to wave back.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
No.
Not after such a great night.
Well, it was all right, to be honest. I mean, he came in about 6 seconds, let's be honest. Oh, how'd you get the nickname Boise, if you don't mind me asking?
Nothing to do with Only Fools and Horses, believe me.
No.
It derived from, I started selling tickets, I'm 15, 16.
Right.
I was very small, skinny, looked young. And Boy Chick a term of endearment.
Boychik.
Boychik, yeah, it's a Yiddish term of endearment for a young child, right?
Right.
And it just came that, and it came Boise.
Right.
It just turned into Boise. But yeah, it started with just Boychik, and it's the sort of thing that, you grab a little baby chick and go, Boychik,
If you wouldn't mind, would you be able to bestow a nickname on Brian, perhaps?
Yeah.
If I was in the game, a spliv, not a div.
No.
What would Brian's nickname be?
Yeah, Badonde, yeah.
Yes.
Because that alone, the surname, I mean, that's a fantastic surname.
Badonde, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, what was the origin?
It's
because because he
Flemish Belgian originally.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Bruges, my family.
You might call you. There's people.
Come on, I can take it.
There's one guy in the ticket game called the Honey Monster, for example.
Honey Monster.
Right? Yeah, because he's a bit.
Oh no, it's too close to.
No, not you.
Sugar Puff.
Not you. Yeah, but that's why they call him the Honey Monster.
Right.
This is already taken. No, the Honey Monster's taken.
So,
but with you might be something to do with the hair, because the hair's very.
What about Tony the Tiger?
No, see,
because I'm bright.
No, it'd be the hair with you. It'd be the hair, so you'd give it all that.
Okay, come on.
Barnet.
We're
you might give it all that. Brian the Barnet.
Brian the Barnet, I like it.
That might be one with you. How about him the Barnet?
What's going on here, chaps? Any action on the street? It's Brian the Barnet's in the house. Come on. Anyone?
But you wouldn't even use Brian, so in the end, because like you say, you're not div, you'd be a spiv. So it'd just be it. You've seen him the Barnet, right?
I have. He's over there.
Yeah, there you go. And
someone say my name,
and then
don't wear it out.
And that's why, right? It would be the Barnet, because you'd look, and your Barnet hair would stand out in a crowd full of people.
Barnet.
There he is, Barnet. Look, he's over there, the Barnet.
Paul Boyce Anderson. Thank you,
Brian. It's been a pleasure. And I really mean that.
Call me the Barnet.
The Barnet. Unbelievable.
Boom.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for watching the Brian Badonde podcast. Before you go, would you mind ever so much pressing the subscribe button? That's it. Now press the like button. Right there. Oh, you've done the algorithm a world of good. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.